talk about that stretch in the second quarter where the 21 straight points and all those drives were pretty quick, and that's kind of where you distance yourself a little bit?
I don't know if I can remember all of it, but Brandon made a couple of real nice throws. I mean, it just seemed like we had a nice flow going, and that's just kind of the way it is. Offense's rhythm feels like everything you call, you dial up, and then in the third quarter, it feels like everything you call is not worth a damn. And then all the assistants have 15 or 18 different calls. I felt like that was me in the old days on the headset. Just dialing up a bunch of plays. But hey, you're not gonna when you have a good first half. You're not gonna normally you're not gonna all of a sudden just match it, But we had a chance there in the third quarter to really do something. And that's probably the two disappointing things was the third quarter and the turnover. That's it that I can remember.
You were kidding when you said you weren't going to change things up.
No, I think to the eye, there's not much change things, but there was a number of concepts that we've changed and some things that Brandon's had input on that we changed. We've obviously changed the way we signal to a certain extent, the way we communicate with him, and the way we go about certain things. But there was a number of things that, again, the players have confidence in, and we're going to continue to do what we feel like gives us the best chance to move the ball. Whether that's from the past or moving forward. I don't think there's a number of things that they did in the past that I think, as I've said many a times, we'd be silly to change. I don't see that. Now what we can build on that, and I don't know. So.
Blackman seemed to have his normal sort of game tonight, and you got a really outstanding game, I thought, from both Tracy Moore and Joe Randall too.
Well, we've got a number of playmakers. You end up looking at the stat sheet. Josh Cooper didn't end up with a catch, and you don't get Hubert going. They've had great camps and very well deserving of it. But Justin played really well. Michael Harrison played well. We had a number of guys that played well. And again, we can build off of that. So, it's one of those things where you're really not overly concerned with where the ball goes. You're really just kind of, we're going to have ways to get it to Justin and ways to get it to those other guys, but some of that has to do with what they do. You can't just say. There was a couple times where we did that. We tried to get some other guys involved, and we went off of what we had prepared for, and that's my fault. You don't do that just to get guys involved unless it fits what you'd prepared for, and that was my fault.